Hello everybody, how you doing? What's going on? Hey, we're gonna get right into it. Sorry for the late start. YouTube watching probably notice it's a shorter video. That was my okay, I have no upload speed. Good. Be right back, YouTube. Alright, there we go. I don't know what the hell, I had like lost internet or something. So let's get into it. All right, so we did Hawk Manor, we got the feast, we got all the things for the feast. And now we eat, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, sorry for the late start today, by the way. I was making a frickin' TikTok, and of course, you know, it couldn't just be as easy as just record and upload. No, I have to fucking be stupid perfectionist bullshit and redo it, and then I like swiped away from TikTok to you know, edit a photo to use as a background when I came back. Like, that just fucked up TikTok, so I had to redo the whole damn thing. And I was like, So, all in all, a 2.5 minute video took me about an hour to make. Lenosia. Right, I went back here because I was told to always log off inside of one of the city states. Y'shtola. You have the look of a woman who has been to the 7th hell and back. That I guess should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her own honor. And this, while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, it beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Lady Y'shtola, Lady Ford. We. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Huh? Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Yeah. Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Delta has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten her. Aye, aye, fair is fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Mr. Deeds? Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If each one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too capable of making a difference with their sacrifice, to send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Delta with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I'm sure, but tell us, Captain, what's the assessment of you and your fellows? She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost her life. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Delta, however, is kind and generous soul. Excuse me. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side. Wily Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for a mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company of Hero hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Delta Ford, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Delta Ford, Titan's Bane. Delta Ford, Titan Bane, yay! Bing, bing, bing. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Partake in the feast. Ooh, num-nums. Num 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 num. I don't even know what that says. Made up ass language. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality. Comprehend its fleeting nature and cry out to the heavens in celebration. How's the rain? Hmm? You're wet? Bummer. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa, Laminsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think of only the men and women by your side. Fight for them and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. A goodly Uplander must be facing mighty rockmen with clever fighty think. Gobbyfluck cannot be coming to rescue this time. Ah, Delta, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Lendinel sends his regards. Are you guys not coming? Am I going by myself? You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You're a veteran of countless battles, Delta, but this is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. Okay. You are kind to indulge them, Delta. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely a time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Michelle, what would you say? Pronounce this name. I don't. I honestly don't know either.
I would say.
I've been calling him Wise Cat.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. I think that's pretty straightforward, but you could probably say
Yeah.
Ways cat, yeah, Ways cat.
Wise Cat.
Or if it's French, it'd be A at the end.
There has been a lot of French names
so it'd
in
be
this.
like Wake or something. I don't know.
Right.
ET in French is like A kind of thing, so. Like filet.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Top of the Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosia, there you will meet Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I marked. What? I need to whistle loudly? Bitch, what? Oh, I'm not attuned. Alright, I can go to Wineport and then... Alright. That'll work. Alright, well, now I know what I need to do. I pushed the wrong button. Here we go. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba 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 bum 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 biddy bum 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 biddy bum bum bum. Grass raptor, a graptor, if you will. Ha 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 ha. So, I did want to make a video about Rooster Teeth shutting down, but I simply didn't have the time today. I just wanted to get to streaming this. It's like they did it on a random ass Wednesday, dude. Like, come on. Okay, so I gotta get up there somehow. I helped. Can I not? Okay. Yo! Hey, where your clothes at? Oh. Attuned to the Aetherites. In the middle of the pond. Ah, people without clothes. Whistle loudly. Was that loudly? I suppose I did turn down the volume a scotch. Oh. Someone else doing their thing. I have whistled loudly. Okay. Do I need to go up here? Yes. I do. Greetings, lass. You must be the one the captain said would come calling. I thought so. Pay attention now, because I'm not explaining myself twice. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite Sea. What's that look for? Not familiar with him? No. He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Delta. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlene lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogamoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Longered? Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. What's wrong with going in the front? Kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that got us thinking. I mean, Ugamaro mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the ass if you didn't have an Aethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were Aetherite shards in the depths of Ogamoro, you would have needed to attune yourself to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Well, that's where you're wrong. We had the Charlene bloke to help us, see. Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't really know how he did, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlene scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happen to be. Ah, yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Nothing you can't handle. Alright, cool. Quest accepted. Bum 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 biddy bum bum biddy bum 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 biddy bum 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 biddy bum 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 biddy bum 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 biddy bum 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 bum. Wee wee. Out of my way, motherfuckers. So this is the Aetherite the company of heroes used to gain access to Titan's sanctuary. It is as Papalimo speculated. In its present state, this aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Delta. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you'll be on your own. Now let us see if I am worth my salt. A new hand touches the beacon. I've located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you'll find there, so stint not in your preparation. I will, in fact, be stinting. The navel. Gonna text somebody. The navel. Lamau. Defile Titan Sanctuary. Must fly. Yeah. Hear me, Dweller. Treacherous. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. Yep. How do I fucking... First time on X. On Xbox. Thy vile find such sins are beyond pardon. But fear not that thou, yep. Thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished upon the. Oh. Ow. Alright, so... I don't like that. Alright, so... Okay. Oh! Ah! Hey, remember when I said that's a... Oops. Hey. Can I not can't execute at this time. Hey. Mobby. All right, so don't stand there. Got it. All right, so okay. Don't stand directly on the edge this time. Uh-oh. Ah! What the hell? Why me? Thank you. I don't... Heal self. Heal self. This is the most damage I'm taking ever. Okay. Well. Uh-oh. Whew. Lord of Crags, Great Father Titan has fallen. Got another crystal. Sick, dude. Talking to Crystal Lady again. The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven. Never, no, never. Towards the kin broke the covenant. We acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or there will never be peace. You're on it. Decry, defy, whatever. Deny, defy, decry, whatever. Oh, these motherfuckers. Now these are the readings I would expect of an Acon. Seen enough, we proceed as planned. Are you sure that's wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust is mine. Ratatin. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have best tighten in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea, given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is not. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Bro's got 2 fucking shields. 2 giant fool. And now she has a 4th. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. I'm not doing that fucking voice. Farther you have come, your work is far from done. Y'shtola. Is there going to be people waiting and not remain to mark his passing? Well, the Asians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will, but that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? I fear I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measure to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport to the Aether Ray in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Agreed. They said, good job, thank you. No, thank you. Is there no loot? Alright. No fungin? Should we do it again? Nah. Didn't even fucking level me up. What the oh, Hola, Y'shtola. I'm relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Mount speed has increased. Let's fucking go! The word will already have reached Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative or order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Delta. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We'll speak again soon. Who? Motherfucking who? Need another 20,000 XP to level up. The aft castle, the aftsel. Ba 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 ba. The fuck? Thank you for coming, Delta. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievement, I feel the loss of the warriors of light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order of our heroes, the people of Limsa Lamensa, are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Yippee! Hooray! Delta, this is Minfila. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that should not be forgotten. And what's more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogamoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did the Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There's much to discuss. Godspeed. All right. Return to the Waking Sands. Whee! Here we go. All right. Fucking. What the fuck? Aaron! Y'all want to see a dead body? What the hell happened? What the hell happened here? What to do, shiz? How was air guitar warrior? Oh no, Neuroxia. What the hell happened here? Oh my god, is everyone dead? What's going on, big boy? This one is glad, walking one is safe. Ah, my blank expression. Cutscenes.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
So literally as soon as I hung up the phone, huh? Shit went down.
Thank heaven she is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Oh. Are they using guns?
Advance no further.
Ugh. That plant is Elcor? I forget what they're called sylphs? Oh, they got guns. I want guns.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
That would be me.
Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
X to doubt. So anyway, I start blasting. Yep. I think he did. Could be wrong. Probably not. Jizz.
Dinner's ready.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
Pretend to be dead.
I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the supreme sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Oh, okay.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Ah, you were supposed to hide, stupid. Yeah. Fucking punted her.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Ha ha ha. Oh.
Cease at once.
Oh.
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough!
Oh. Dude was just standing there stabbing dead bodies like
Bring the prisoners.
No, not the Scion, mommy. This is still beta, right? How much content is there? That's a good question. What content is in the free trial? So, the free trial includes everything in the base game and the first 2 expansions, Heaven's Ward and Stormblood. Assuming that the Xbox free trial is the same as the regular free trial. And yes, it's still in beta until March 21st. Yeah. But I assume you can keep the free beta. Like, you don't have... I assume you don't have to buy it until, you know, you want to go past the Stormblood content. I assume. I could be wrong. I'm probably not. And they're doing some sort of sale with Xbox Game Pass. Let me see. Did they put it on there? No. Did Xbox tweet it and not Xbox Game Pass? Some kind of Game Pass perk. Yeah. That's what they had said. Ow. And Xbox announced some other things coming. The first trailer for First Berserk Kazan, which looks like a Souls-like game. So obviously that's going to be poop. Ah, there it is. You can play Final Fantasy Online Open Beta. The full launch. So Game Pass Ultimate members get access to the Starter Edition perks. I don't know what that means. They have a whole ass post that I will drop in the chat. That is everything. Yeah, they don't really go into a whole lot of details. Anyway, Walking One Minfilia asked this one to... In case Walking One return remix. This one was to say at church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Starter Edition is the free trial. Technically, lets you play to the end of the second expansion, if I remember. Oh. Forgive this one. Save. Frosty, I played the Naval and killed Titan. That was stupid. We wiped. We wiped because I fell off the platform. Or really, the platform disappeared underneath me. Seek shelter at the church. Camp Drybone, let's go. The only thing I'm not sure about is if you need to pay for a sub during the starter edition. I would assume you need to pay for anything that's not the free. I was tempted to spoil the mechanics there, but you got it handled. Yeah. Once I figured, because at first I was like, oh, because I saw my teammates like, you know, moving towards the edge. I'm like, okay, are you supposed to be in the ring? Because that seems counter intuitive that like the ring sound seems like a bad area, and then I was right. The ring was in fact a bad area. But once I got that, it was all right. You're supposed to avoid anything red. Yeah. I wasn't 100% sure, but yeah. Video game logic, it makes total sense. I get it, I get it. Hey, homie. Something troubling you, my child. You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything at all, you need only ask. Stop being a fucking creep, bro. The wild roses are dead, father. I know not what the wild roses I see. You may speak freely here. We're all friends of the Scions. Everyone is dead. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Gurleans? Yeah. I scented it with my mind. Heart attack! Let us pray no further harm comes to them. The one's a bit tricky since you're supposed to stand next to it so you don't take as much damage from the Titan jump. Yeah, I kind of put that together. It's like, okay, the closer you are to the Titan when he jumps, the more damage you take. Yeah, I had kind of assumed that. You may stay here as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I've known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. That's a little weird. You remember the day you met a young child? I swore then to do everything in my power to support her and will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. Please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. This dude's definitely a fucking creeper, right? You'll see more of that damage mechanic later, so it's good you caught on to it. Marquez, would you come here for a moment? Just, father? Is this supposed to be some grand reveal? Nope. It's Baird from Gears of War! If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquez. Or is it just Marky? He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain, Marquez is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquez, I want you to look after Delta. Do you understand? Yes, father. Where you get that chi, Danny? Achievement unlocked. Those who wait. Excuse me, Delta, do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. Is that a word?
Horologe.
Horologe. It's a timepiece. A watch? There is something familiar about it, but just what can I say? But just what I cannot say. Oh. Bye, Nugget. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. Fast travel. Hey, you. Let me guess, you don't have it. A ballpoint chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. There you go. Thaw's balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Did I just get ripped off by this dude? I might have gotten ripped off by this guy. Let's go, Buffalo. You think he's a Bills fan? Part of the old Bills Mafia? Or maybe he likes the Sabres. Or maybe, Sunni Buffalo. Have you brought the tools I requested? Starter Edition gives you a 30-day trial, so it'd make more sense to wait until you hit that content to use it. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught, though. I repaired the device easily. The sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Delta, this was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Eluned. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him. Sure. I'll go give the dude his fucking watch. Hey. Oh. What's your fucking name? What's your name, lady? Come. Good morrow to you, madam. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time. Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquez said that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear. You don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marquez manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Oh my god! Level 34 weapons. Ass. Recommended gear. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Hell yeah, baby. All right, so let's Okay, so that's the same. Oh, can I just... I can just go back and forth. Okay, I thought I had to, like, swap fucking... Alright, never mind. I recognize you now, Delta. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. Doubt. Do I want to maybe change the color of my pantalones and shoes? Let's see. Actions. General. Die. What color? No. I think that's... I wish I could... I guess this... is this the darkest one I've got? Royal blue. Okay, so it's currently woad blue. Eh. Not bad. Damn it. And then we'll do the same thing for the shiz. Perfect. Speak with the merchant outside the Waking Sands. Okie dokie. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Eh? You don't look like one of them church fellows. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, I've got a pile of unidentified bodies. No one's come to claim them. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage yourself. But I did. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Ain't seen you around here before. I go in and out of this Alright. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up. Might want to cover your nose. Okay. Bro, they just fucking shoved them right here. All right. Yeah. Another fallen scion. Carry the corpse. Oh, I'm carrying all these corpses right now. What happened to the big fella? I'll forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if they're... Ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. You want me to carry more dead bodies, huh? Come on, come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. You're gonna die of something, homie. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell. Alright. And a faster travel I go. Bringing out the dead. How are Sprouts getting that vehicular? Is it a quest you gotta do, or you can just buy it? I see that you decided to heed my advice. Pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. Not really. First carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago. We have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like to know that for many, death came quick. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we cannot. We'd like you to return this one to her people. Alright. Hello, Stinky.
If you're gonna eat, there's mac and cheese and mini corn dogs and one chicken nugget because I ate all of them.
You ate all the chicken nuggies?
Yeah. Well, there's one chicken nugget left. That's what I said. Oh. I said
a whole chicken nuggie, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's a dino nuggie.
Dino nuggies, yum.
Do you want it?
Later.
Leave it for Dad. Okay, leave it there for Dad. Don't eat all the mac and cheese.
Oh God. Flashing on. Oh, what was it? Lightning. Giant gnats, huh? Alright. Oh, okay. Fucking rude. Ow. Anyway, you being a white mage means you can get a unicorn mount. Meant to tell you last night and forgot. And how, pray tell, do I get a unicorn mount? This one is surprised to see walking one in Little Solace. How can these one? Hey, Neuraxia. But this one does not understand. So here's what happened. If you go back to the Conjurer Guild, there's a quest you complete and get it. Does it fly? Camuxio, this one has heard yes. This one would know what has caused such distress. What level does that unlock? All mounts fly when you unlock flying. I don't think I've unlocked flying yet. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Well, Neuraxia's dead, so... Neuraxia, how'd this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. When you be A Realm Reborn main story, you unlock flying for A Realm Reborn areas. So, not only Neuraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuraxia. Neuraxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. Of course she was brave. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. The other expenses, you have to gather Aether Currents for each area in order to unlock it. These ones also wish to thank praying ones. Tell praying ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Yes, Kumokso! Kumoksio. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. Hell yeah. When the time comes for walking ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Nerox's death before the night. These ones will fight. Also, you're zooming through a Realm Reborn main story. I'm impressed. I'm just doing the story and not really anything else. Every time I hit 5 levels, I go and do the next mission. The next class mission. Damn it. So, I mean, I'm not getting distracted. I think the only thing I did outside of the main story quest so far, I guess off stream I did a couple of fates, but I also did the Chocobo quest. And other than that, yeah, it's been all... Wait. That way. It has been all main scenario, not story. There's a lot you can do off stream. I mean, I figure... Yeah, just stick to streaming like main story stuff and role or like class missions, class quests. Thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions to the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest. Glasses. Character. Oop. Recommended gear. Update White Mage. I should actually get some of my gear repaired, huh? Marquez. I'm not imagining Delta. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. It's as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? All right, weirdo. What's up with Marquez? He got a little bit of the amnesia. Did he used to be a bad guy? Can I... Yeah, there we go. Shortcut. A sinister presence. Gave yourself haste, huh? Alright. I'll give myself fucking presence of mind. How about that? I cast shit faster, motherfucker! Who else wants to die? Well, can't jump up there, so... Bum ba da bum bum ba da bum ba. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me, but why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment. Wait. Father Iliad? Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. Hey. Heavens forfend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? This is Garlean Steel, which means the man who was watching Marquez was. Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Hey, David Bowie.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
Ah, I forgot his voice is different early on. Oh, does his voice change? Did they not get the same voice actor?
You are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
That's hilarious.
Wait,
Wait.
Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
This game has voice acting in like the most random of fucking times. His fucking voice. Can't get over it, I can't.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
So who named him Marquez?
I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
D, you been enjoying all the tea today?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Alfino Leveilleur,
Yeah.
at your service.
I've been sipping. I have been sipping. That tea is hot. I love it.
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
I'm not happy that a bunch of people are without jobs today. I am quite happy to see. Like I said, if it wasn't, I wouldn't, you wouldn't know me if not for RT. I'm unhappy people are, Lots of great things came from Rooster Teeth, but it should have died a while ago. Yeah, but. RT was a dumpster fire.
'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea.
Yeah, I think, what they were, like, man. I feel like you can go, like, all the way down the line. It's like, anything could have been, like, the nail in the coffin.
Greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction.
Honestly, since Mika, I won't read that part on stream, but yep.
Leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed.
No.
Even as the nations mourn our demise,
it's not that,
and
it's just
abandon what little hope they have left. We cannot forsake our duty.
Since I'm going to
Now,
be
least
putting
of
this out
all.
on YouTube, I just don't want to throw that out there. I want Mika to put that out there into the,
The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more.
I know she's told us.
She torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
But I don't think she's, like, publicly made that statement, you know?
Her appetite for destruction
or maybe she did.
far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
Actually, because of the freaking Rooster Teeth thing is why I was late to streaming today, because I was making a whole fucking TikTok about it. And of course, a 2-minute TikTok takes me an hour to make.
Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
Sid's got an airship?
I have an airship?
Homeboy doesn't even know. You can delete that message of mine. Nah, it's all good.
Yes, Sid, you do.
If someone wants to dig deep enough to go into the VOD to locate fucking where you said something.
It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship?
Motherfucker's got an airship?
My airship? Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Come, let us
There
put
he
an
is.
end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Even though the Scions have kind of been wiped out, huh? Did all that from my phone.
They need my airship. They need me.
Yeah, Sid. Good old Sid. Woo! Mount speed in Eastern Thanalan increased. Let's go! Oops. He who waited behind. Father Iliad has some parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Delta. Do you wish to find his airship? Yes. I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ul'dah. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Korthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float, the closest settlement to Korthus. Mayhap the Serpent Station there have records of the event that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Delta. Okie dokie. Ha ha ha. I've already been there. I've already been there. Is there aught I can assist you with? The Enterprise. You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I needn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted over 5 years ago, clearly bound for Korthus. But what became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifort at Florentel's spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, you would need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it. Or would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. It is. But I think I got a guy. I might know a guy. You have come in search of Vortiford? Well then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the Great Snows came to Korthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do remember that day. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I had ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Korthus. The astrologian at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. While Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. This is basically teasing the area you're gonna lock it. Oh, is it? Okay. Unattuned. Son of a bitch. Okay, I think... Oh. I'm like right here. Am I not? Ah! Huzzah! It's snowing! Alright, first... we're going to... maybe not the whole area, but there's a city that you're not gonna be able to visit yet because it's in the next expansion. Ah. A Highland Gubu. I'm going north because I'm going to attune to Camp Dragonhead. And then I'll run back down here. Yeah, we were talking about what's available in the free trial for this earlier, and we were also talking about the starter edition that will be available with, that'll have like perks with Xbox Game Pass. Starter edition gives you 30-day trial, so it'd make, yeah, so you get a 30-day trial with the starter edition. But I guess you also get perks, and it'll probably be on sale and all that. I mean, I have until what's it, April 19th to buy the starter version. Organs? Whee! Alright. Then we head back south, where there is no aetheryte. Sag. It's getting pretty late, isn't it, for you, D? Or maybe you already left and you're going to sleep. Go to sleep. You got work tomorrow. $10.16. I thought you were East Coast. Is Arkansas not Eastern time zone? Left work early because sick. Out here in Central Time. The Forgotten Time Zone. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha, how absurd. As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Also be calling in tomorrow to give yourself one more day rest. Fuck yeah. I've got a busy week this week, but next week's gonna be Pog, because I am just taking a random Thursday off. Because I was like, you know what? Because when you work for the government, you have these things called use or lose with your paid time off. So I have to use up, I think, 12 days by the end of the year, lest I lose some PTO. Sir Ludovois is doing his utmost to intimidate. Right. Helen, have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hell is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. Okie doke. You know, I also have a shit ton of sick time. I don't ever use it, obviously. That's why I have so much of it. I pretty much only use it for, like, appointments. Hey, nerd. Alright. Like, oh, I've got this fucking doctor's appointment. Here's my sick time. But yeah, this week, obviously I've got Friday off because I don't work Fridays, but I do have therapy on Friday, and I'm going to be taking my daughter to basketball practice. And then Saturday is playoffs for my daughter's basketball game. And then next week, I have Thursday and Friday off, and I don't have anything to do. If it wasn't for, well, unless my daughter wins this week, then next week I think she'll be playing again. I don't ever get sick, but today I just felt bad, like I was starting to. Makes sense. Yeah, and it's kind of been going around. If it wasn't for you, miss, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Puh. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. I imagine it's just faster to run. Sure. Which one are you attacking? That one? Yeah. Can I heal you guys? I can. Hooray. Uh-oh. The puppy. That puppy. Do peace of mind real quick. I can usually tell when I'm getting sick and just able to just say, no sickness. I will not fall to you. Nope. Not what I... Oh. Cannot execute. Am I aggroed on... Is something aggroed on me? Something was. I must say I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, miss. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, I understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmeal. Introduce yourself to Oatmeal. Oh, okay. Hey, Oatmeal. Nice hat, stupid. Ah, the lady come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever occurred, sir, could Sir Ludovois be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrolog... Forlamort. Why can I not fucking read that word? Astrologian? Astrology is not real. I'm getting mild flashbacks to playing this. Something about that staircase. Hey, Forlamort. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what you're asking for, or what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Southron Southern nations? Southron nation. You can ride your mount up and down the stairs. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk. Certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Forlamort. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I didn't realize you had a guest. Inquisitor... Guillaume. Yes. Guillaume. You honor us with your presence, sir. The lady was just leaving. No, I wasn't. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durander's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen Corthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Corthus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge. and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden in the blizzard. Hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Well, that's going to be awful for me. I got the ADHD, bro. I was not aware you aided House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, madam. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. How about I kick you in the balls? You there, madam. I cannot help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Chocobo ride. I'm getting dizzy. Actually, can I just... Nope. Okay. It's faster to just ride. We ride, gamers, we ride. Hup. Uh-oh. Fuck. Okay, well, I have to murderize you, don't I? It's in my hunting log. Or something. And I mean... You only need to use lucid dreaming when your MP's low. Oh. I've been using it like all the time. Hey homie, you good? What a relief to see someone other than the goddamn birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You are not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, madam. Alright, fucker. Just fucking break one of his kneecaps, throw him at the Ixal. How about that? Can't be seen. What a prick. So on top of taking a random Thursday off of work next week, I will also be taking a day off the first week of April because we have people coming to check out our roof. It's the company that installed our solar panels. They own the solar panels, and the installation of their solar panels fucking put holes in our roof that is causing leaks. So we're having those motherfuckers are going to be showing up, and my wife's like, oh, I'm staying home that day, and I was like, I'll stay home that day too, and we can have a nice lunch date. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right to underestimate the dangers our knights face every day. But you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you've already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing ship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. But yeah. It sucks, frickin' mine and Michelle's 15th wedding anniversary, which is in 2 months, is on a Saturday, but it is unfortunately on a Saturday in which Michelle will, I think, be out of town coaching swimming. And that is sad. But it'll be alright. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you. But while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It's only fitting that you aid one final time. Fine. Ass. Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a woman of your skill but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, you would have to travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endue you to House Halanarte, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Okay, it's right over there. Sick. Speed! Go, Nugget. Oh, I was like, someone's gonna appear, aren't they? I think they're gonna appear right over there. Maybe. Oh. Oh no. Arrow! Oh, you know what? Let me... Whoop. Arrow! Arrow! This is fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Bonk. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna help these homies. Bye, homies. Motherfucker's got a motorcycle? How the hell you get a motorcycle? That thing's fast as fuck. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? God's bless you, friend. It's all here, every last... Ah, but wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells. That's the personal property of Lord Francil, too. Who? Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury take me, a draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francil? Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. Excuse me. House Helenarte is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, miss. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Helenarte. Excuse me. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. So much for me helping you. Fucking asshole. You want to be introduced to 3 houses? You gotta do 3 things for me. And then, haha, no, not gonna introduce you now. Dick. Come closer, listen well. This is for Lord Francil is no heretic. He's a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Helenarte for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go. Fly, you fools. Is he over here? What the fuck? No, he's like just right to the fucking north. Oh, okay. I was like, can't go that way. Luckily, there's a gate. We're good. We're still good. Speaking of we're still good, Rhett and Link were on Jimmy Fallon last night promoting their cookbook. I very much hope to receive that. Hey, Francil. Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? Ha ha ha! I see Sir Carilau has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Corthus since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. Blah, 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 blah. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitor, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship, I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Harshfant of House Fortemps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Okay, well, how far is he? He is also to the north. Fast travel! Hey, you. The unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. Haha, come. If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. Yeah, justice. Right. That's cute. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. The letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you require assistance. What might that be? Trying to find an airship that disappeared 5 years ago? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Korthus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find an eyewitness to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemps. New pants. We got new pants. Da, da, na, 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 na. And new shoes. Alright, I fucking forgot to equip those. Well, obviously we're going to change color for those. Actions. General. I feel like this color's too bright. I feel like this one is more subdued and goes better with the jacket. See? Like they look more like jeans, which is good. And those boots, I guess they're okay. They kind of match the dress? What? Robes. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fortemps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were make inquiries of your own. Lady Nine of mine own House Fortemps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There is also Kravelin of House Helenarte, who can be found at Skyfire Locks. Though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fortemps. Do not concern yourself with House Zamel. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. Okay. So I will go to... This isn't spreading democracy. Correct. I am not in the democracy spreading category. Mr. LEMAR, the con guy. What it do, player? What it be like, good sir? It be like playing an MMO. Congrats on the 1 mile a day week. One more day will be a full week, I believe. I started on the 1st. But thank you. It fucking hurts. You should know. Walking's a motherfucker. I noticed. How long grant me strength? There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harshfront? Walking sucks ass when you first start. Facts, indeed. I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Helenarte into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. You a bitch, you know that? 'Cause your boyfriend's a bitch. I guess I'll head south and then fast travel to Dragonhead. That makes sense. Yeah, I remember a couple years ago when I started doing like a bunch of fitness stuff. I went on a no carb diet, or a low carb diet, and I was working out every day, hitting the row machine and stuff, and I was going on walks, and eventually it took some time, but eventually walks just weren't hard enough. So then I started running. I remember I was going on my walk. I'm like, my heart rate's not high enough. I think I'm gonna start running. And I started running. And while I was running, I called my wife. And she's like, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm running." She's like, "You called me because you're running?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm running." I just started running and running, and I just didn't stop. I gather you have been busy since last we spoke. Lord Harshfront's missive was politely glowing, but if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard his guardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, madam, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guillaume arrived in Korthus, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. Lord Harshfront wishes to waste his days chasing after... If Lord Harshfront wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Lamar, how, involved were you in the Rooster Teeth fandom / community? Because that motherfucker's dead. Not? Yeah. They did not. It was not a part of my youth. Yeah. I guess they probably leaned more to the whites demographic. Rip indeed, Tiger. Why, hello, good madam. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely to no one of House Fortemps does. For if they did, I would definitely know as well. A little bit, just a little bit. Yeah. On the topic of everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Helenarte have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Motherfucker. But yeah, I said it in my little Tiki Talks. It has been a long time coming, especially in the last like 18 months. Ever since Caden Jensen put out that fucking twit longer, calling out all of the fucking homophobia in Rooster Teeth and people not getting paid properly and people being overworked. Yikes. By your accountants, I take you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems a whole of Korthus is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more pertinent information. Writing has been on the walls for a while. It has. Yep. It really started maybe 4 or 5 months ago when I think it was well, they never renewed Ruby for another season. I think it was October of last year, they pulled a bunch of their content from YouTube and put it behind paywalls, like on their website. And then December, they canceled 2024's RTX. And that was like, okay, this is it. Honestly, the fact that we got all the way to March before the announcement. I was actually looking through, and I didn't mention it on my TikToks. I stopped receiving Rooster Teeth, like, what are those, like, email, you know, update, whatever, the fucking spam emails that they send. I stopped getting those at the, like, New Year's Eve of 2020, like, December 30th, 31st, 2020 was, like, the last spam email I got from Rooster Teeth. Anyway, I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravian horde, so I'm not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. But yeah, but like I had mentioned, like, it really is a shame that Rooster Teeth couldn't fucking survive the changing tides. I forgot they had all that controversy. That wasn't even the only one. They had the fucking sex scandals. Or whatever word I tried to spell. Yeah, I can't remember what year it was, but they were embroiled in like a fucking one of their high-profile content creators was caught cheating on his wife with an underage girl at the time. Haven't watched any Archie stuff. Yeah, that seems to be the thing for everyone. Like, oh, I haven't watched Rooster Teeth in God knows how long, but you know, I used to watch it all the time. Popular internet studio ran by frat boys had sex scandals. Yeah. Ryan Motherflumpin' Haywood. That's the guy. Who goes there? Delta? No, stay back. The Fiend is still here. And then he got banned from Twitch, which I thought was weird. Because, like, I don't know. I guess he just got mass reported. Like, yeah, what he did was awful, but like, I don't know. I'm not saying I disagree with Twitch's decision to ban him, but I didn't understand the justification, you know? Like, it wasn't... I know he got boycotted, didn't realize he got banned. Oh yeah, he straight up got banned from Twitch. Code of Conduct? I guess I never read the Code of Conduct, so I wouldn't know. Makes sense, though. But let's be real. We all know Twitch does not enforce the Code of Conduct, evenly. Rules do in fact fluctuate based on the person, based on the offender. I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe. Bless you, miss. Bless you. Need more boob stream. Rules are meant to be broken at Twitch. Yeah. Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. Oh, what was it? That was the one thing that had fucking really irked me about. It was TwitchCon. I think it was 2022. It was in San Diego, and you know, Twitch was like, "Oh, everyone needs to wear a mask." Except everyone apparently only meant the fucking plebs, because not a single partnered streamer wore a mask at all of TwitchCon. Fucking dumb. Confound it all, how are we to redeem House Helenarte if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, Miss. House Helenarte will remember your kindness. Anyway, but yeah, Ryan Haywood should be banned, and you know, no love lost for him being banned. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Helenarte that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of all of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. But yeah, yeah, Rooster Teeth has just been a fucking dumpster fire. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, Rooster Teeth wasn't the same after Ray left. Rooster Teeth wasn't the same after Bernie left. Rooster Teeth wasn't the same after, you know, Jeff kind of took a back seat in content. It wasn't the same after this happened or this happened. I know exactly when Rooster Teeth stopped being Rooster Teeth, at least in my opinion, and it was when they increased. I could have fast traveled, damn it. It's when they increase the price of memberships without grandfathering in anyone who had, you know, an older membership. I just hope we get some people streaming more from Rooster Teeth. Like who? What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see a reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigation. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name and by association yours. I know some people from AH2 stream, but it would be nice to make that their full-time thing. Well, I don't know anyone at, well, Achievement Hunter doesn't exist anymore. It hasn't existed for a few months. So you mean Dog Bark? I know there's one person at Dog Bark I wouldn't mind fucking getting banned. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what we must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. Fredo and Michael do stream, but Gavin and Jeff would be cool. I doubt Jeff would. Gavin might. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Korthus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Who needs banned? Haven't watched Dog Bark. I'm gonna pause the YouTube recording. Unpause. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. What are we at? 2:11. What happened if I'm okay to ask? How do I? It's not necessarily my thing to tell, but I have heard from a prior employee that he was quite the fucking dirtbag. Someone tampering with shipments. Fury strike me down. Voice crack. If all them rosaries found on our people's possessions were planted, hey now, don't give me that look, lass. I'm a House Helenarte man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters, what we're bringing the shipment, did it though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them either, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it. Could it have been the fellas that were responsible for the inspections? Ha! Ishgardian knights and inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Brim front this morning. You might consider having a word with them. Go here, do this, go here, do that. Blah, 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 blah. Blame it on the jersey. Maybe. But I know a lot of people like him, so... What the fuck? What in the gooboo? Alright. Well. Let's do presence of mind. Oh my god. How many do we have to murderize? Okay, I guess they're going for... What? Oh, because the Gooboo died. Oh, I wasn't close enough? Okay. Whack. Why am I doing this fate? Why am I not just doing the story missions that I need to do? Because I have to... Not defending him as I can see him being hard work. Yeah, I think that's the other thing is like, oh, well, he's a more front-facing employee. So even if you made the accusations, people are like, no, he wouldn't do that, without ever knowing him, you know? So you've already got that thing of people doubting you. We'll change the subject now. I don't mind talking about Rooster Teeth going under. I said Rooster Teeth was a big part of my life for like fucking 15 years. But now I know I can, I got my hands on some spicy fucking merch that I can hawk on eBay. I have a signed Ruby figure. What up, Quinn? How you doing, home skillet? How goes the studies? Goddamn ads. Thank you for the ad money that I'm not getting. All right, now I'm here. What I do, homie? Started watching Achievement Hunter in middle school when Ray started. Okay, well now I feel old. I started watching Rooster Teeth. Did I mention it earlier? I was watching Rooster Teeth season 1. Beg your pardon, you suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Helenarte shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search your parcels and see what you find. RVB, yeah, red versus blue. I forget which day of the week that they released the episodes. I feel like it was like a Tuesday or a Thursday. I would come home from school. I'd jump on my mom's computer, well, the family computer that was, you know, just out in the living room. I would download QuickTime because I had a PC, not a fucking Mac. I would download the video, the QuickTime file, watch Red vs. Blue, delete the video, uninstall QuickTime so my mom didn't know I was downloading things onto the computer. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. But that's impossible. Once the night at White Brim front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels onto the wagons myself. If I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. So what? Say what you will to Lord Harshfont. I will not be held accountable for this. That sounds like the antics I got up to. But yeah, I was a big fucking Rooster Teeth fan for a long time. I fucking I think it was like the first 2 or 3 seasons of Red vs. Blue I got on DVD and took him on my first deployment to Iraq. That's how old I am. They were already into several seasons when I deployed. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries? In every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Helenarte's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand, and praise alone that he did. Lord Francis' trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. Old Solobon went with me to RTX 1 year. That was funsies. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Helenarte were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to the Inquisitor Brigitte? Brigitte, tell her that House Fortemps asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Would love to go back to Austin. Yeah, there's something that might be happening. Maybe South by Southwest is in Austin. That'd be fun. Almost went 1 year, but had to work. Love to go back to Yo Mama. Nice. What is it, my child? Lord Harshfond would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillaume presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witch Drop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, we shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Your funeral. Lol. But I did hear of, I mean, someone I know maybe planning celebrating the death of Rooster Teeth in Austin. They have taken Lord Francel to Witch Drop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Delta, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaume in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Okay, where it's over, so I need to head to the east. There's a few I think that are celebrating the Rooster Teeth. Didn't sound like the best place to work. Nope. No, it sounded pretty shitty. Of course, while I, join people in the celebration of the death of Rooster Teeth, I take no joy in the several hundred people who are without jobs now. They are not to blame for a company that was shittily run. Hail, Delta. As you see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Wassine Charlemagne Francel de Helenarte, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are oh, I accidentally hit the button. My bad. It is for Halone to judge you if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury? What kind of witch trial shit is this? The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall receive their Draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Fortemps, I beseech you, stay your hand. Hey. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Harshfant. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as full re-examination of the facts have been conducted. Lord Harshfant has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts, I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. Bruh. We must hold them until Lord Harshfant arrives, Delta. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. But what if? Do you serve the Holy See or one of the... We all made deep... Oh, yeah. Lamar, after you left, we decided we were all deep gnomes, and you are our big Gandalf. Congratulations. God damn it. In the name of House Four Temps, I demand you lay down your arms. Fellowship of the Fucked. Okay. I'm in pain. Ishgardian scum, today you shall answer for your sins. Who needs Sauron when we got the Demogorgon? Too true. I leave you people unsupervised for 2 minutes. 2 minutes too long, sir. Heal myself a lot. Oh, he's invulnerable. Fuck you mean invulnerable? What the fuck? Full of a toque. Who the fuck? Get the healer. Get the fucking healer. Get the goddamn healers. I made a level 1 wizard, so my Black Gandalf may die quickly. Black Gandalf must live. I could see Snoop Dogg as a Gandalf replacement. Die, motherfucker! Also need to watch any... You haven't watched a single Lord of the Rings, sir! How dare. What is going on here? Jesus Christ. That fucking took too goddamn long. 2 healers are a real fucking pain in the dick to deal with. Yo, what's going on? Akabara Kurashimi? How you doing? Watch the OG trilogy, you don't need to watch extended editions. How dare you? Watch the extended editions! I don't have 8 hours of my day. Sure you do. Heal the homie? Damn it. Just read the books. Yeah, there you go. That definitely doesn't take a lot more time. Stop targeting me, you damn dragon. Oh, I need more. We aren't scholarly. I can't read. I'm illiterate. This will not be forgotten. Oh, the wyvern's running. The wyvern takes to the skies. All right, sick. Did I win? It seems I won. Only if they were picture books, if only. That'd be awesome, actually. Duty complete. The Hobbit my mom read me had pictures in it. No shot. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Helenarte. See, I can't read. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. You're tearing us apart. Oh, hi, Mark. The fevered imaginations of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? This rosary right here. By the Fuhrer, draconian rosary, then the knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. I wonder if I can find it, but yeah, I had drawings of the trolls in Smaug. Hell yeah. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Harshfont. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Corthus Delta. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. Okay, but where's the fucking airship? Hey, you're a white mage? I am! Lord Harshfont, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you would have jumped on of your own free will. That's why I started. Main story quest takes so much longer. It sure does. It's taken me a long time to get through it, but I'm gonna do it. Or are you saying playing as a white mage makes the main story quest longer? Because you're not, you know, killing everything in one shot. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helenarte. Praise alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Delta. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. I am recuperated. What do you play as now? AK. I'm just gonna call you AK. I'm trying to get through the MSQ as quickly as I can. I'm, what, say, 5 1/4, 8 1/2, 12, 13, 16 1/2, 21, 24, 25-ish hours in. Sadly, I'm not 47. No! What does Akabara Kurashimi mean? Is it just a name? Does it have some sort of relevance? You look well, Delta. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortemps and House Helenarte shall never forget your service. Now let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Yes, please. I would like to find this fucking airship. The man with knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful. Where you at, motherfucker? Discomposed cataloger. Japanese name for a character. For Japanese native made for a character once. Nice. How is this port controller layout? Good. The controller layout is much more difficult than mouse and keyboard, I would say, but I mean, once you kind of get used to it, it's not too bad. I also don't have like a ton of abilities at the moment, so I can imagine how difficult it would be, but there's ways to. Here, I'll show you. How quickly can Commoner change the Lord Francel, innocent, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Corthus several days before the calamity. Yes. Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium. During that period, I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the stone vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it, though Lord Harshfant is tough, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap you can lend a few. In case I've done my... Yeah. So, you have, like, the fucking hotbar here, so you got left trigger, and then the the face buttons, the X, Y, A, B, and then the directional pad, and then if you hold the right trigger, you get same thing, but all these. But you can also, like, set it so you double tap one to bring up more stuff, double tap the other, and you can do it in a certain way, so if you do it like that, it'll bring up one, but it'll be different if you do it the other way. I actually don't have... So that's set to... But I don't know which side is which. So if I did... Let's just do... for example... Here. Let's assign it to that. So, all right, so that's the left one, but that's the right one. See, the die is no longer there. Once I get more stuff, I'll probably move some things to these inputs. Edit. Remove. So, and when I hold right bumper, I can kind of switch between all of the hotbars. I bet it's better for crafting classes because you can just relax. I haven't done a crafting class. I haven't done any crafting yet. Yeah, no, I haven't done any. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. I haven't found it yet. I've just been told where it is. Stone Vigil. Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. Yeah, exactly. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Drillamont of White Brim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Delta. May Hallown guide you. Sweet. Can I... Where is... Oh, it's south. Fudge! Alright. South we go. The fuck? That dude was flying! But yeah, when I play MMOs, I tend to lean towards healer. And when I play video games, I tend to lean towards healer. And when I play D&D, I tend to lean towards healer. Oh, hello, infantry! The Queen of Battle, thank you for following me, Akabara Kuroshimi. Welcome to the Infantry Total, and I do some push-ups. Haha, you gotta do push-ups. Just kidding. You don't have to. You can if you want to. I'm not gonna force you. You do what you like, homie. Just so you know, this isn't a game that I always stream. I'm not always like, oh, Final Fantasy. I am what you might say a variety streamer. Good thing D&D healer is the most broken class. Oh, Lamar and Quinn, we need to do our fucking oops all clerics stuff at some point. Either in Baldur's Gate or in D&D. Life clerics are my go-to typically. I love me some grave clerics. What's up? Oops all clerics. Wonderful to see you again, Delta. If there is anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely outside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that It too was once an outpost held by House Helenarte. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the stone vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillamont. Nevertheless, I will write your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Helenarte have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us and towards you now as well. Okay. What did I miss? Heard my name was fucking. I'm down to clown around in Baldur's Gate 3 soon. Oops, all cleric, aka fuck the DM. Fuck the DM! Baldur's Gate 3 all cleric run, let's go. That sounds like a ton of fun. I wonder if there's gonna be cross-play. I will be getting my, my definitive edition on Xbox soon. When my party has a life cleric, I add a dragon to each fight. I made peace cleric, and that's just silly with the buffs. I'm most familiar with life cleric and grave cleric. Made a red great worm or the elder brain dragon. I've been clamoring to go against one. Tempest cleric's fun with the right crew. I've heard Tempest cleric is fun. I made Shadowheart a Tempest cleric in one of my Baldur's Gate 3 runs, and that was fun. Hell yeah. What's the thing with grave clerics where you can essentially nullify crits? I used to do that all the time. One day I will do a run without Shadowheart. I will die quickly, but I'll make it happen. That was grave, I think. Yeah, but it was like Path of the Grave or whatever. It was a thing. Gregor. What the hell is that fucking ability that death clerics have? It's like, it's not fucking spare the dying. It's not. You guys remember 2020 when I played D&D with you people like twice a week? I do. Wasn't that exhausting? You desire an audience with Lord Drillamont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so! That's hilarious. Twice a week was not exhausting. Had a few months of one game every day, and that was too much, yeah. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Harshfont and Francel. Is it a likely... Oh, you're serious? What to do? Alright. I think... It's getting late. I know I'm annoying my family by being up, so I'm gonna call it there. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. I know I didn't make a lot of fudge. Sickles. I don't want to have to run all the way... Yeah. I know you're supposed to, like, log out in a fucking city, but this is fine. Anyway, YouTube, until next time, I'm taking you face out to Road to Post Good night.